Hey guys, happy St. Patrick's Day. It's your girl, Miss Debs. I'm coming to you from my kitchen. Guys, today, every year I do for my family a St. Patrick's Day meal. Now, I've been running. I just got off work. Today is Wednesday, my early day. I had to do a little running. But let me show you what I have because I have to get this meal prepared for my family. Okay, I just have me a pan here. I was going to make a key lime pie from scratch, right? I am going to do that, but I'm going to turn it into key lime bars. Okay, let me go real quick over the ingredients. Starting off with the dessert. So I'm going to use brown sugar to go in my crust. I have 2 boxes of homemade graham cracker crumbs. Honey made home graham cracker crumbs. Now, I know I'm not going to use both of those boxes, but I like a thick crust. Then I'm going to put some macadamia nuts inside of the crust. Trust me, I got this recipe offline and I'm going to try it. Then, for me, I don't like eggs in my key lime pie. So I'm going to use Philadelphia cream cheese. I'm going to use condensed milk. I have 2 cans. I don't think I'm going to use both cans. I have some key lime citrons. And these are just little ones. These are by Susie. You see how small they are? Now, I was looking for my Key West lime juice, but they didn't have it. They only had lemon, and this is from Nelly and Joe's. So I'm going to put a little squirt of lemon in that. I am because I want that flavor. But I have my other lime juice here. This is from Real Lime. And I have 2 individual limes that I'm going to use for zest to go in my pie and on the top, the shavings, right? So that is the key lime pie. Oh, no, I forgot one thing. I'm going to put Reddi-wip on top of this key lime pie. You're going to see how I do this, guys. Whether it comes out good or bad, I'm going to show you. For the grandbabies, I'm thinking about doing these little bunny sugar-shaped cookies. I don't know, but I'm going to see. I think I'm going to do that for them because they probably won't like the key lime pie. Okay, let's get into the meat now. Let me check my eye over here, guys. Okay, everything is going cool. All right, so in my my corned beefs, I have 2 corned beefs, O'Brien corned beef briskets, right? I have 2 of them. They're relatively nice size. So I'm going to put those in my Instapot, and I'm going to use Guinness Stout beer. We're going to put that in. I have I think I got 2 of the same ones. You have extra stout. You can use whatever type of Guinness you like. Then I have here that I'm going to make my glaze with. This could go for a ham or it could go for any meat you cook. This is from Boar's Head. It's brown sugar and spice. It says ham glaze, but we're going to use it for corned beef today. Then I'm going to put some chicken broth inside of that corned beef. So it's going to be chicken broth and the Guinness Stout, okay? Then over here, I have me the small, medium yellow potatoes. They're going to go in the pot after the corned beef is cooked with carrots cut up. And then over here, I have my cabbage. These are some cabbages that I had from a dinner that I did. And I'm going to cut up this cabbage in the same fashion. I have another cabbage in the refrigerator. Maybe I could get away with the one because I think that's going to be enough. I'm always overdoing it. Here, this is a recipe that I made. Now, I do this sometime. It's called Deborah's Irish potato pie. It's not really a pie. It's almost like a stuffing. But what you use Hungry Jack hash brown potatoes. You know they're shredded, right? So I got 4 cartons of those. And then I'm going to put butter in it, sweet cream butter. Use salted butter. I'm going to use some Philadelphia cream cheese. I have Philadelphia for 2 recipes, Philadelphia cream cheese. We're going to use some of that into the potatoes. We're going to chop up some onions and peppers, saute them with an onion. And we're going to sprinkle some garlic in that. And then we're going to put the cheese in. So I have cheddar and Gouda for potatoes, deliciously paired from Kraft. And then I have the Mexican style 4 cheese, okay? So let's get this party started, guys. I have a lot to do. I want to get it prepped and I want to get it ready. Thank you for joining your girl today. I know the table looked like a haul, but no, it's not a haul. These are the things that I'm going to cook for my family for St. Patty's Day. Happy St. Patrick's Day, all. Be back with you. Okay, guys, so I have started my cooking, okay? Over here in my big skillet, I have some collagen chicken broth. I put that in a pan with some butter and some olive oil, and I'm letting my onions and peppers go. I'm going to put some garlic in here, but not yet because I don't want it to get like overcooked and welted and burn and stuff like that. So instead of using Sazón, today I use one of these consommates, and this is a tomato base with chicken flavor, concentrated. So that's going to go in here, and I have the bouillon cube right here. Is falling apart now because I'm cooking it. So we're going to use that, and we're going to let that go, okay? I'm just mashing it in a bit. Good. And when you're using your good pans, guys, I know I try to put little tips in here every now and again. I'm not saying people don't know, but I'm just saying for the ones that don't know, when you have good pans and stuff, don't mess them up, because I had to learn the hard way. Don't mess them up with using like stainless steel utensils and stuff like that. Use like wood or plastic, right? And not the plastic that's going to scrape up the bottom of your pans. So we got this going. You see that's going, right? So remember, I use like 3/4 of a cup. I'm going to put a little more in it because I want to get that bouillon going, and I don't want it to be salty, right? So that's probably like a 1/2 cup of broth that I use. Now for my Hungry Jack hash brown potatoes, which are shredded. Now you guys saw me use these in a haul before. I think I used them like once or twice. They look like this. They're shredded up. So you put like you fill the line with hot water, and it's going to reconstitute the potatoes, okay? So that's what's going on now. They say it normally takes 12 minutes, but my water was pretty hot. My fingers will tell you it's hot. Okay, so we're going to let that reconstitute. I'm going to turn this down. I'm going to take you over here to show you what's going on with the corned beef. Okay, over here I have my cabbage in my slow cooker. And what I did, I put chicken broth in there, and I'm going to add a little more instead of using water, right? Because you want to give your food flavor. Then I'm going to put some seasonings in there. Over here, these are the 2 corned beefs, believe it or not. What you do, my Instapot is only 5 to 6 quarts. So what I do, I cut the corned beef in half. So that's in 4s. I put 1 bottle of Guinness Stout, extra stout, dark beer. I use 1 can of beef broth. Then we have bay leaves and all the seasonings in here. But you know what? I'm going to put a glaze on this after it's finished, and I'm going to show you guys how to do that. So I don't want to use up all my time on this. I just wanted to show you the things that they're being prepared. I'm not going to put everything down, but I'm going to show you. You'll see everything at the final result. So let me start on these cabbage. I got to cut up a whole nother cabbage over there. And I got to start doing my potatoes and my carrots, okay? So let's let this go. So guys, over here, I have the cabbage going. And I put some chicken broth in there, a little butter and seasoning. Over here, we have the corned beef going in the pressure cooker, as you can see. I mean, in the Instapot, which is a symbol of a pressure cooker. Let's go over here. Over here, I have my big pan of potatoes. This is Deb's Irish casserole, right? It's something like a casserole, and then it's something like a macaroni and cheese. So this is all my mixture, and everything that I put in here, let me show you. I put a little complete seasoning. I put some coarse pepper, peppercorns. I use a little rotisserie chicken seasoning, and I use the consommé, which is the chicken, bouillon, and tomato. And I also use roasted garlic because I didn't want to cut up the garlic and waste, messing it up by burning it, because these take a minute to cook. Okay, so now I'm going to cut you off, and I'm going to bring you back over here and show you when I mix this together. Guys, so now I'm doing my Deborah's Irish casserole. So what I did, I put that a 1/2 pack of Philadelphia cream cheese in here, and I have some Carnation evaporated milk. I'm going to just put like maybe a 1/2 cup, okay? So we're going to mix this around. What I did, you saw me saute my potatoes in a frying pan in a skillet. So I'm just mixing this up. And it's seasoned so well, I don't have to add any more seasonings to it. Only my cheese, okay? And the Carnation milk gives it a really nice flavor, guys. And this is going to go in the a buttered, well, I'm not even going to use butter. I'm going to use olive oil in the one of my silver tins. And I'm going to put this in the oven, and we're going to let this go. Now, I got all the food going. You hear the Instapot going. Then I have the crock pot going with the cabbage. Now, the only thing I have to do is start preparing this, the key lime pie bars. And I have to cut up my carrots and my potatoes. I'll be back. I'll show you this once I put it in the pot. Guys, I broke up all of that cream cheese in here, and that's my onions and peppers and the garlic bouillon flavor. So now I just added some milk to it. We don't want it too loose, but I'm going to put a little more milk. So this is almost a can of milk because there was so many potatoes. And then I'm putting a little cheddar cheese in, maybe like half a bag, because I'm going to use the other portion of the bag. This is Gouda and cheddar. I'm going to use the other portion of the bag to go on top. And this is the Mexican 4-cheese blend, okay? So let's mix this up, as you can see me. We want to incorporate that cheese into every bite. And believe it or not, this is not a fattening meal. So don't come at me, oh, Miss Debs. You put all of that. No, it's not fattening. And this is how we like it. I'm just keeping it real. All right. So putting a little more of that in. Now I sprayed my pan with olive oil spray. See? Now we're going to start putting this in. All right? So I'm going to start putting this in. And I thought I made too much, but I think I made just the right amount to go in this pan. I'll tell you guys, when you cook for a while, stuff started coming. Like, okay, yeah, this is going to work. Right? All right, so I'll show you the final results after I do this. But as you can see, it's all fitting right into the pan. I had to pull the big boy out because we had to get this fit in here. Had to make it fit in here, okay? So, I'm going to put this in. And I doubled my pan because the potatoes are so heavy, you know, as far as like weight-wise, because it has the cheese in here. It has the cream cheese in here. It has the milk in here and the potatoes. So, I'm going to do that. Okay? You guys can see it, right? Just spattering it out, flatten it out a little bit, flatten it out a little bit. I am so hungry, guys. Look what your girl is eating. I didn't eat today. I have my coffee that I made when I got home. And I have me a core bar. This one is organic overnight cherries. So that's what I'm eating on right now. But I will enjoy this meal after right now it's not about me eating, because at least I'm putting something healthy in me before I, get my eat on tonight. So that's that. We spreaded it all out. Now I'm going to put my cheese on it. I think I'm using all this cheese there enough. Then we're going to use the cheddar and Gouda on top. And that's it, guys. That's Miss Deb's Irish casserole, potato casserole. Okay? Be back. Guys, so in this bowl, I have my condensed milk and my Philadelphia cream cheese. Here, I'm squeezing some key limes. So it says you need 3/4 of a cup. And key limes are very small. Look, guys. Almost look like 2 sizes of a walnut. Sorry about that. So 3/4 of a cup. I'm going to put some more of these in here just to get out all that juice. Okay. And then I'm going to mix this in here, and I'm going to whip that together. And then I'm going to make my graham cracker crust with the macadamia nuts, okay? Be right back. Okay, guys, so here, again, I have the cream cheese and the key lime juice, and also I have the condensed milk in here. I had a 4-ounce bag of macadamia nuts. I put them in a food processor, and I did them real nice and smooth. Well, they have a little crunch in them, but this is going inside of my crumb. Let me turn this around so you can see inside of my pie crust. Okay, so look, see, that's like a half a cup. So I'm going to put half of it, like 3/4 of it in there, and the rest is going to go over top of my pie. Here we have the lime, right? Let me rinse this off. We're going to use the zest of the lime inside of here, okay? So you're just going to do the zest of the lime. You're getting the green part off, like the rind of it. You will see it start to fall in a minute. And this is so good in the pie, guys, to give it that extra zip. And then we're going to use the other one that's going to go over top of the pie. I'm going to shave some of it over top of the pie, okay? So you see what I'm doing now. I'm getting ready to mix this together. Wow, guys. What are you guys doing for St. Patrick's Day? Are you cooking a meal? I love to cook this meal. Once a year, my family wait for this. They really do. Okay, I think that's enough. So that's in there. Now I'm going to form this pie crust, which is the breadcrumbs, a whole box of graham cracker crumbs, and it's a stick of butter because I use a whole box. And then I have my macadamia nuts in here. And I put a squirt of vanilla because I'm telling you guys, it gives it such a flavor. So I'm going to pack that down, put it in my rectangular pan here. I'm going to put it in the oven, just the crust alone, for 7 minutes. Then after I mix my filling together, I'm going to put it inside the pie crust. I'll show it to you guys. Oh, and I sprayed my pan with a butter flavor pan. Key lime pie bars, and this was made from scratch. I put Cool Whip on top of it with some little lime and macadamia nuts. Now we're going to come over here. We just have the Guinness stout getting into the Irish thing. Okay, this is our cabbage, our corned beef with a glaze on it, our potatoes and carrots, perfect deal, and our Deborah's Irish potato casserole, cheese and potato casserole. That's it, guys. Thank you for joining my family. We get ready to have this Irish St. Patrick's Day feast. Thank you for coming and joining us. I'll leave the links for my recipes. Thank you so much. Bye.